case, I'll be leading, and then when I'm not leading, you guys respond. And so it does use your voice, but if you are not fully comfortable, that's fine, just listen. But we definitely encourage you to respond if you can. So yeah, this will purify the heart and the mind. So we'll go for about 15 minutes, and then I'll pass you over to Tidakmana, who will speak a little bit about this process. And does everyone have a mantra? Yeah. I can get you one. Gopala Govinda Madana Mohana Gopala Govinda Rama Madana Mohana. Let's chant together. Gopala Govinda Rama Madana Mohana Gopala Govinda Rama Madana Mohana. Keep going. Gopala Govinda Rama Madana Mohana Gopala Govinda Rama Madana Mohana. One more time. Gopala Govinda Rama Madana Mohana Gopala Govinda Rama Madana Mohana. Beautiful. Thank you, everyone. So again, welcome to Sunday night. So we focus on Kirtan meditation here, mantra meditation. So allowing our mind to bathe in the purifying sound of these transcendental mantras. And I'd like to pass you over to Tadatmana. He will chant a little and talk a little bit about this process in some way or another. So thank you.
Alrighty, so hi Bob. We're going to just do a little bit of breathing and chanting. It's more like there's no hard and fast rules to chanting, but sometimes people like to have a method to chant by. It may help them. So we can incorporate a type of breathing with chanting. Sometimes the mantras are placed on the breath, and this is one instance where we can do that. Not just this mantra, but any mantra really can be placed on your breath. So I guess all of us know how to breathe. We wouldn't be here. So it's just basically I'm not going to go into any detail, but it's just basically breathing in very deeply, usually through the sinus area. Draw that breath into your body. Fill the body up from the lower to the upper. When you breathe out, sink from the upper towards the lower. And there can be a little squeezing of the abdomen at the end as the breath comes out. You release that squeeze and it becomes a influence point for the beginning of the next breath. So your breath passes from the upper sinus, goes right down into the lower abdomen, and from there fills up your body like a glass filling up with water. And then turn it around and breathe back out. Well, be sure when you breathe in, just bring your breath to the collarbones. Don't lift your shoulders up and try and pull the breath into your body that way. But just let it come up your body towards the collarbones, and that's as high as it gets, and you turn it around and sink it back down again. So basically just some deep breathing. But what we can do is place sound vibration on the exhalation. And today we'll be saying the mantra Goranga. Goranga. We say it in 4 syllables like that. The ga sound at the end takes the last of the breath out of your body. And when you breathe in, just say it in your mind, Goranga, as you're drawing that breath deep into your body. All right, So without further ado, this is very easy. We just follow with these guys. So, of course, they're breathing out now. Let's all just breathe out and then breathe in. And with these guys, we'll just go along with them for a few minutes. So, chanting like that is a type of kirtan as well. We're all doing it together in a group. No, and so there's no hard and fast rules to any of this chanting. We get a lot of people coming and talking, saying they're doing. They've been chanting and there's other mantras and this, so forth and so on. So, unfortunately, there's not a lot of information about what to chant. Or, for example, well, maybe a better way to put it is, why do we chant what we chant? And when we look at the yoga tradition, when we get into the Vedic wisdom, we can learn in there that there's a structure to everything. This universe is here, and it had an origin, and it will also have a dissolution. It will end. Not for a very long time. So, in the running of this universe, in the order that is within the universe, different living entities are put into the position of governance. Just like in our society now, we have a prime minister and he has a minister for education, he has a minister for wealth, finance. Yeah, there's a minister of health. There's all kinds of ministers helping to administrate this society we're in. But on the universal scale, it's also there. And generally they're great purified beings, and we call demigods. You may have heard of Lord Shiva. I think everyone's heard of Lord Shiva. We've all heard of Saraswati, the goddess of, We've heard of Ganesh. Maybe Lord Brahma, the original living entity that's impregnated into this universe. So these demigods are there to serve. They serve us, and they also serve the original cause, their boss. We go to the Shastra like, I don't want to get too heavy here, but it's just to give you an insight of why we chant, why we chant. So, you may hear mantras chanted, Om Namo Shivaya Namaha. Different mantras like this. And there's nothing wrong in it. Really, there's not. However, we should know what it is we're doing. Yes, it's bringing ourselves by sound vibration, by mantra, to a level that's higher than we find in this material world we're in now, this part of the material energy. Yes, it takes us to somewhere higher. But the summary of all of this is, we can just cut right to the chase and go to the Bhagavad Gita, where Krishna himself is explaining, those who worship the demigods like that will go to the place of the demigods. There's no doubt. So if you want good health, for example, you'll worship Vivaswan, the demigod of the sun, and you'll enter that planet, which is a heavenly planet. We have no entrance there. We just see it as fire and heat. We'd burn up if we try to approach it. We have no entrance to it in our present condition. But there are bodies there that are predominantly fire, and it's a very heavenly existence. The moon is described as a type of heavenly planet. The bodies there are predominantly air. We're not able to see them. We have no entrance. We can't go. Just like we can't go and live in the ocean without some external mechanism, like a scuba tank or something like that. But by yourself, you could not live in the ocean. You have no entrance there. The water would drown your body. So these mantras are there. There's many of them. Because there are 33 million demigods, I believe. Such a vast amount. I mean, it's astounding. You know, there's everywhere you see a potency, it's governed. There's an actual original cause to the potency, and there's a maintainer of that potency. You understand? Every internal organ has its own specific energy to it. In Chinese acupuncture, we understand this a little bit. The different qi in the body. There's qi in the liver, qi in the kidney, qi in the heart. It's a little glimpse into it, what it is. Yeah. It's advised, and it's strongly advised, that even though these demigods are there, and even though they're worthy of our respects, and always, because they take care of us, they take care of the universe, and they're great living beings within themselves, they're great saintly persons themselves. But even though that's there, as Lord Shiva points out, he says, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. He approaches Krishna as his Lord and Master. So it would behoove us to do the same, wouldn't it? Really, it makes sense, doesn't it, that we'd want to do the same. It's described, Lord Shiva, if anyone approaches Krishna, knowing him as well, that how he is Krishna's loving servant, Lord Shiva becomes very happy with you. More so than if you would try and worship him directly. You understand? So anyway, I don't want to get too heavy on this. It's demigod worship, and you know, it's another whole thing. But the reason we chant the chants we chant are because they're beyond the demigods. They're sound representations of Bhagavan, of the Lord, the Supreme Lord of all. They're not temporary names of the material world. Yeah. Shiva is even though it's Sanskrit, it's a temporary name of this material world. Yeah, you understand? It's not an eternal sound vibration. Whereas Gopala, Govinda, Rama, Madana Mohana, Allah, Jehovah, Eloi, these are all names of the same Supreme Being. And each and every one of these names describe different attributes and qualities of that great Supreme Personality. And they are there to glorify. It's described that there are hundreds and millions of these sound vibrations that glorify the Supreme Cause of all causes. And in actual fact, you can't come to the end of them. There's one expansion of Krishna who has many mouths, and they're always saying the different names, his different names and glories. And this has been going on for eternity, and he hasn't come to the end of it yet. So this is Krishna. Completely complete, omnipotent, omnipotent means that, you know, these are the qualities found in the sound vibration Krishna. Completely complete. Not a little bit handsome, not a little bit strong, not a little bit loving. No, completely loving, completely lovable, completely powerful. No question of a competitor. You know, I think in the Christian world, what I learnt anyway was that there's a competitor to the Supreme, known as Satan or whatever, you know, Lucifer. No, the Supreme. There's no competitor to the Supreme. Not even close. You find this out as you go on. So we chant these names of the Supreme. Why? Because they bring us closer. It's like if you have a dear friend in this world, you have a son, you have a daughter, you have a, you have a loved one, and they're away from you for some time. My dear daughter Subhadra, I say that name, I say that sound vibration, I immediately remember Subhadra. It's natural, isn't it? We remember the one we love as soon as we say their name. But it's still temporary. And as soon as Subhadra leaves that body, or I leave my body, then it has no meaning. But the names of the Supreme are different. Whether you're within your body or you're without your body, they're still there. And they're still completely complete there. There's no limitation. It's the one thing you will not forget when you leave this body, is your sincere attempts to approach the divine. That sticks with you. Your sincere attempt to reconnect with the original cause of all causes in love. That stays with you. That stays with the soul. So, what we try and do at the Australian School of Meditation Yoga is simply to encourage people to chant. There's a mantra we sometimes use that goes, Harinama, Harinama, Harinama eva kevalo, Kalo nasteva, 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 gati ranyata. And it simply means, the rough translation anyway, is chant the names, chant the names, chant the holy names of the Lord. In this age of confusion, chaos, hypocrisy and argumentation, in other words, Kali Yuga, the age we're in, it says there's no other way, no other way, no other way. It says it 3 times for emphasis. You exist and your best friend exists. You and I are in this material world. We have moved away from our best friend and tried to act independently in this material world. This is our problem. This is why we are here. Because we have all individual freedom of choice, we're allowed to do whatever we want. Love has no forcing to it. You're never forced to love the Supreme. Love is based on total freedom to love someone or not to love them. So it's always our own freedom of choice. But nevertheless, we're here in this material world. And within this material world, there is this potency called Maya. Sometimes in the Yoga Sutra, it describes Maya like a type of serpent that bites us. And once that poison enters, we become stunned here in this material world, thinking, this is my home, this is my body, let me rest here, and look for happiness here. But it's like a type of poison that's put us into an illusion. Yeah? The greatest cure for that poison are the holy names. They nullify the effects of that poison. They nullify the effects of Maya, or the illusory energy of this world. Practically speaking, we're all touched by that illusory energy. We think something in this world will make us happy, when in fact it does not. We may get a little pleasure from something, but along with the pleasure is always some, difficulty, or generally. I mean, children are like this, aren't they? You love the little peckerheads, but also some days you just want to flush them down the toilet. Bless their little hearts. Then you remember, well, I was one of those once. Someone put up with me, so I better behave myself here. I won't flush it down the toilet. Anyway, this is our position in this world. We're looking for that happiness because the real thing does exist. That's it. The soul, you, the living being, is always meant to be full of ananda, or spiritual blissfulness. But in this material world, it is ahananda. It means without. When you put the prefix a before the word, it means not. The following is not. There's no real ananda in this world. There is a type of false ananda, in the loving relationship of two people who come together, And we've all had that. You know what I'm talking about. You think this is it. This is the one. This is the one. And then it's so intense that it defeats any other love affair that's been on this world. Oh, and you give yourself wholeheartedly to the other person. But it's unfair. It's unfair on them because you're expecting them to deliver that intensity of happiness to you. It's not fair. So this material world, it is designed to ensnare the living entities who enter it. They get, on entrance, we all get that bite from Maya, from that snake. Actually, Maya Devi herself is that illusory energy. She's in charge of that illusory energy. She is also worthy of our respects. She's a great lover of the Supreme. She plays that role. That's her job. And she does it extremely well. You may think you're very smart, but you're not going to outsmart Maya Devi. She's just too smart. People make plans, throughout history there's all kinds of foolish people who have tried to force their way to the divine, build a giant tower up to the heavens, whatever, and ultimately they're frustrated. They fail. The great yogi may sit there controlling the life air in his body, her body, and they're sitting there in yoga trance, trying to stop the senses, stop them agitating, stop being agitated by the mind. And from there, oftentimes falling. You see it time and time again. It's because they're trying to ascend by their own power, by their own strength. They're trying to climb up to a higher spiritual platform. And this is one of the follies of this world. Real spiritual progression relies on a type of humility. It's being humble enough to recognize that I've stuffed up here, I've effed up here. I'm actually in trouble. By my own strength, I cannot get out. By becoming a little bit humble in the sense of realizing that I'm completely dominated over by this material energy. Maya is my master here, and I don't want this anymore. I need help. I need help. And then there may be weeping, there may be crying for help, due to the sufferings this world brings upon us. So our help, as George Harrison says, our help is in the name of the Lord. Chant. Lord Chaitanya came 500 years ago to tell us this very thing. You take shelter in the names of the divine. There you will find all the help you need. All the spiritual masters are telling us, all these great souls who are great lovers of the Supreme. They're not interested in lying to us and cheating us and pulling us onto some weird platform. No, they want us to experience what they have. Love for the Supreme, love for the Lord. And they're saying, chant. Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami used to say, chant, chant, chant. Then he'd say, the problem is everyone says can't, can't, can't. You get it wrong. They just don't want to chant. The thing is this, and we can chant after I say this, but You exist. There's no doubt about it. You know, if you say to yourself, I exist here and now, I existed 10 years ago, except for the little one there, maybe. Well, actually, you were she or he? He was existing 10 years ago, but in another body, probably somewhere else, you know. Now he's under your care. So, you know, this is how it is in this world. But the fact is that we're all individuals on our own journey. But there's a common shelter we can all take. As individuals, not as a group, not as an organization or, not like that. Somewhere where you can go in your own privacy or even in the company of others, like here. It doesn't matter. It's independent of that. It's a very personal thing. And I can sit there in the core of my own heart and mind and approach the Supreme via his names. Krishna, Rama, Gopala, Govinda, Madana Mohana. And rest within those names. You can grab some beads, you can sit down with some beads and repeat the names, the mantras on the beads. You can learn that process. Or you might not want beads. It doesn't matter. There's no hard and fast rules. But, just that small effort. Just like if you call out the name of your my daughter, if I say Subhadra, immediately I remember her as I last saw her. She may be different now. She may have shaved her hair. I don't know. But I remember her how I saw her at Christmas time. Yeah, the last time I saw her. But if I say Krishna, Krishna never changes. Krishna is always the same. There's no change. Eternally the same. Eternally the same. And the same is wonderful. Eternally my best friend. Eternally the one who loves me the most above everyone else. Eternally the one I can love the most above everyone else. Eternally the most powerful, the creator of everything, the origin of everything. Eternally the most wise, the most compassionate. As the name Allah tells us, Allah means that one who is compassionate upon all living beings. So we have no objection to any, chanting that. Personally, we don't. I don't, but I certainly, if I was in that society, I would certainly chant it with them. You don't think, there's no sectarian view here. There's only one supreme cause of all causes, known by many different cultures, by many different names. Just in the yoga sense, there is more detail on who that personality is. Krishna, the most beautiful, the most wise, the most loving, the most lovable, the most wealthy, everything in full, completely omnipotent. Being omnipotent, it means that the name and the origin of the name are equal. There's no difference between the two. Krishna is found within his name, and whether that name is, you vibrate that name via the sound Allah or Jehovah or Eloi, there's no difference. There's absolutely none. It is the same supreme being. So you can do that in the privacy of your own home. You can chant in the privacy of your own home. Just like I may say the name of my daughter if I'm sitting alone and missing her. I miss Subhadra. More so with Krishna. All right, guys. I just wanted to touch on that a little bit. It's a big subject matter. But so this is why we chant the chants we chant, because we don't chant the names of demigods, not because we don't respect them. We do. Yeah, obviously we do. They're, greater than ourselves, that's for sure. So we pay respects. But we know they're happiest when we're approaching their boss. And their boss is Krishna. So make them happy. It's described by approaching by approaching Krishna, you immediately satisfy all the needs of every demigod. How's that? That's described in the Yoga Sutras. How's that? Rather than go to each of the 33 million demigods independently. Good luck with that. I only know a handful of them. Maybe 50. All right, so is there any questions on that before we move on? So just understand there is a distinction there between certain mantras, you know. The mantras we chant are directly names of the Supreme, original cause of all causes, not the names of demigods. Okay? And as we like to point out, if you want to chant the name of a particular demigod, fine. I mean, there's nothing wrong in it. Go for it. But I will say you should know that whoever it is you're chanting to will be happier if you're chanting to Krishna. So get their pleasure that way. Yeah. All right, my friends, let's have a wee chant, and as we chant, I guess there'll be some supper coming out, and we can eat, and then get back to. Gopala Govinda Rama Madana Mohana 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Gopala, Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana. 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 Haribol, guys. Thank you very much. Let's eat up and then we can get back to the chanting as soon as we're finished eating. Probably about 6:30, and it goes through to about 8 o'clock. So, okay. Haribol. Oh, we might go there first. So we generally start with obeisances. Obeisances is simply recognizing where we've come from. In other words, this whole system is based on what is called parampara, or disciplic succession, which is knowledge that is handed down since time immemorial, and it does not change. The language may change that it's presented in, the analogies that the ideas are presented in may change according to different cultures and time and space, but the knowledge remains the same. So there are 4 basic sampradayas. We belong to what is called Brahma Sampradaya, beginning with Lord Brahma himself. So we offer our obeisances before we chant and do anything, recognizing that I am nothing without this knowledge, that it's not mine, that it's been given to me freely and with love. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prastaya Bhutale Srimate Siddha Swarupananda Paramahamsi Ti Namine. Namo Siddha Swarupananda Paramahamsa Namine Gaura Karuna Swarupaya Radhe Krishna Prastayate. Bhaja Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaur Bhattavrinda. Bhaja Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaur Bhattavrinda. Krishna Chaitanya, Krishna Chaitanya, Krishna Chaitanya, Hari Bol. Krishna Chaitanya, Krishna Chaitanya, Krishna Chaitanya, Hari Bol. Nityananda Balaram, Nityananda Balaram, Nityananda Balaram, Hari Bol. Nityananda Balaram, Nityananda Balaram, Nityananda Balaram, Hari Bol. Haribo Nitai Goranga, Nitai Goranga, Haribo. 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 Gopala Govinda Rama Madana Mohana. 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Om Hari Om. Om Hari Om. Om Hari Om. Om Hari Om Hari Om. Om Hari Om. Om Hari Om. Om Hari Om. Gopala, Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana. 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Gopala, Govinda Rama, Madana, Mohana. 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 Om Hari Om, Om Hari Om, Om Hari Om, Om Hari Om Hari Om, Om Hari Om, Gora Anga. Gora Anga. Gora Anga. Hi. I stick this thing on here and he's got to figure it out on the bass, which is the drag. It's going to happen though. It'll happen on the last one. I think you're on the last one down there. Yeah, it's fine. Gopala Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana. 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 Gopala Govinda Rama Madana Mohana Gopala Govinda Rama Madana Mohana Gopala, 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 Govinda, Govinda, Govinda. 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Just a short one and we'll hand you over to Jiva Krishna Das and conclude the evening for us. That's it. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Radharani, Shyama Sundar, Vrindavan, Hari Bol. Radharani, Shyama Sundar, Vrindavan, Hari Bol.
Radharani, Shyama Sundar, Vrindavan, Hari Bol. Radharani, Shyama Sundar, Vrindavan, Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Radharani, Shyama Sundar, Vrindavan, Hari Bol. Radharani, Shyama Sundar, Vrindavan, Hari Bol.
Radharani, Shyama Sundar, Vrindavan, Hari Bol. Radharani, Shyama Sundar, Vrindavan, Hari Bol.
Let's all chant. Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
one more.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Please invite Jiva Krishnadas up.
Hey everybody, so we're just gonna continue on. Gopala, Govinda, Rama, Madana, Mohana. Gopala, Govinda, Rama, Madana, Mohana, Gopala, Govinda, Rama, Madana, Gopala, Govinda, Rama, Dana, Mohana, 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 Gopala, Govinda, Rama, Dana, Mohana. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Ram Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Govinda, 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 Gopala, 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 Govinda, 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 Gopala, 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 Govinda, 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 Gopala, 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 Govinda, 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 Gopala, 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 Govinda, Govinda, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare, Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare, Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare, Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare, Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Rama, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama. Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Okay, I think we've got time for one more. I don't know what it's going to be. Anybody got a request for Hare Krishna? That's the, that's the only request I do.
Brothers in arms.
Yes.
Okay. Sounds almost unanimous. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Okay. I think that's it. Doesn't feel like we chanted for an hour and a half, does it? Not to me. What's that? It's a funny thing about chanting, isn't it? When you really hit the spot, there's nowhere else to go. Nowhere else. Okay, but I think we'll wrap it up. I think people have got things to do tomorrow and need rest and stuff. So, namaste, everybody. Thank you for coming. Thank you all for making a nice night, and we'll be back next week. Haribol. Thank you. Chai as usual if anybody wants to stay for a bit.